Hello, everybody, and welcome to one of my favorite games of all time. This is Doom 3, but not just any version of Doom 3. This is the BFG edition of Doom 3, which was released as a 20th anniversary celebration of the Doom franchise. So, it's updated with better graphics, better handling of controls, I think updated sounds, I'm not sure. Obviously the voiceovers are still the same. But overall, it's just a great port. And also, yes, that soundtrack that you're hearing is Trent Reznor. He actually did the entire soundtrack for this game, and it really shows. The music in Doom as a series has always been just top-notch, and I wished that more games would go back to this just amazing, frenetic soundtrack. But I digress. I could talk about Doom for days and days. Let's jump right in. Because, actually, honestly, I've never played just the plain Doom 3 campaign in this version. I've only played Resurrection of Evil and The Lost Mission, which was new to the BFG edition of Doom 3. So, this will sort of be a weird, new, old experience for me here. Let's go with Veteran. I'm feeling Veteran. I'm gonna die a lot, but I think we can win the day.
The Union Aerospace Corporation
now, this game is
the largest
very
corporate entity in existence.
Very
Originally
cinematic. So
focused
what I'm
on
going to try and
weapon
do
and
is shut up
defense
during
contracts,
cutscenes and
new
during
ventures
like
have
audio
expanded
logs and
into
let you guys
biological
experience it.
research,
So here we go.
space exploration, and other scientific endeavors. With unlimited funds and the ability to engage in research outside of moral and legal obligations, the UAC controls the most advanced technology ever conceived.
Now, most of that technology that they're talking about is actually teleportation, which is something that is a central theme of all of the Doom games. Usually, a Doom game involves Mars, the UAC develops teleportation technology, they accidentally open a portal to hell, and quite literally, all hell breaks loose. So, I would say let's just get right into it, but man, this loading zone sure is taking its sweet time. Oh great, we've loaded into a save zone. That's, man, you're off to a great start, Id. Here we go!
Incoming transport detected.
Mars approach, Dark Star with you, 07063, passing through 38,000.
Roger, Dark Star. Descend to 2000, set speed, contact ground on 26972.
Roger that, Tower.
We have them on radar, sir. They'll be landing in a few moments.
Excellent. See that Counselor Swan is sent directly to me.
Yes, sir.
Tower, Dark Star on final.
We've got you, Dark Star. You are set for lockdown. Welcome back.
I can't believe it's come to this. I didn't want to come here.
He left you no choice.
True.
Hey,
But
look, it's
this
Charles
is the
Miller.
last time. I'm tired of running damage control every time he makes a mess.
Right. You're the control. And if that fails, I'm the damage.
If that's what it takes, the Truger is going to start doing things our way.
Whatever you say, Counselor.
Alright, and I'm back. Now, I know it's a little unorthodox in a Let's Play to, you know, be silent. But don't worry, guys, I promise, once it actually starts going for real, there aren't that many cutscenes in this game. Usually just to introduce new enemies and stuff like that. But, man, it's hard to believe that at one point, this was the best-looking game that existed. I mean, to me, because, you know, I'm a crazy man, this game still actually looks pretty good. Now, it may just be whatever update and polish that id has put into it, but, I don't know. There's still a lot of charm to it. What do you have to say?
All new arrivals need to check in at reception.
Alright, I will do that, sir.
Welcome to Mars City, Union
So
Aerospace's
basically,
premier research facility. To expedite your processing, please proceed directly to reception.
Anyway, what I was saying was, basically that guy that showed up and was complaining, the bald man. He's a representative of like an oversight committee that keeps the UAC operating
step
within
on one of those red
the
squares on
bounds
the floor
of
for a bio
human
scan.
moral
This'll only
lines.
take a second.
At least a little
Okay,
bit.
let me get this started.
And so he's here to make sure that they're not doing anything god-awful or, God forbid, wasteful of money.
Moving around only makes the test take longer.
He says that, but you can actually move around as much as you want.
All right, bioscan looks good. You're cleared for entry.
Oh, that guy's so cute! Oh, I forgot about these little guys! Oh, they're so cute! Oh.
This facility serves as the center.
If anyone has ever
Welcome to
made
Mars.
like a real-life
First
version
time?
of one of those
You
robots,
can just leave your bag there. I'll have it sent up your coordinates.
please give me one.
Okay, there's a few things we need to take care of first. This is your personal data assistant. You'll need this to access all secure areas. If you get clearance for any security zones, it'll download directly. It's important, so don't lose it. I see here that Sergeant Kelly has requested your immediate attention. Head directly to Marine Command. It's just that way. Follow the signs.
Spoiler alert. Sergeant Kelly is a fucking asshole. So you've got on your PDA. Wow. Remember when PDAs were thought to be the way of the future? Man, that's ugh. You've got a few welcome messages on here, nothing really important. I'll try to play you guys the stuff that like fleshes out the universe, but right now basically all of them say, "Welcome to Mars, welcome to Mars, welcome to Mars, welcome to Mars." This one also says, "Welcome to Mars." And you can download more Welcome to Mars stuff on all of these things.
Please smoke only in designated areas. Thank you for
Haven't
your
seen you
cooperation.
before. You must be with that new detachment coming to check on us.
This game was pretty ahead of its time in that you could interact with basically
I'm
any
here
computer.
because there
cutscene.
seems to be some very serious problems.
Oh, really? Do I need to remind you of the groundbreaking work that we're doing here?
No. But I've been authorized by the board to look at everything.
The board authorized you? The board doesn't know the first thing about science. All they want is something to make them more money, some product. Don't worry, they'll get their product.
After how many accidents? Tell me, Dr. Betruger, why are so many workers spooked, complaining, requesting transfers off Mars?
They simply can't handle life here. They're exhausted and overworked. If I had a larger, more competent staff and bigger budget, even these few accidents could have been avoided.
I'm afraid you'll get nothing more until my report is filed with the board. I will need full access, Dr. Betruger, Delta included. I won't have any difficulties doing that, will I?
Only if you get lost, Swan. Just stay out of my way. Amazing things will happen here soon. You just wait.
Let's go.
Now, if you couldn't gather from that amazingly cliched interaction right there, Betruger is the bad guy of the story. He is, number one, he's Odin from the Thor movies, or Hannibal Lecter, take your pick. He looks like Anthony Hopkins is the point. But, yeah, he also speaks in a spooky demon voice and he's missing an eyeball, so that's a thing. And don't I look beautiful? Whoa, I'm not in sync with my own reflection. I'm wondering if that's actually a reflection or not. That's weird. Let's see what we can get into. Some trouble that we can get into. Because nothing really happens here at the beginning of the game. Oh yes, you can download other people's PDAs in addition to your own. That one actually has an audio log, if I remember correctly, on it. That's pretty important. But I'll look at that in a second. First, let's punch some turkeys. Welcome to video gaming in the future. There was actually an achievement in one of the other ones that I got for for beating the shit out of those turkeys, and I got some obscenely high score.
The UAC must be worried about something.
So basically, I'm just making my way over to making my way downtown.
Attention.
But I'm making my way to Marine
Please report to
headquarters so I
Environment
meet
Management
Sergeant
Officer
Kelly, as I said before, is
ASAP.
Sherlock Holmes.
Don't waste any more time. Go see the Sarge.
Sherlock Holmes. Anyway, Sergeant Kelly is an asshole. If you don't believe me, you will soon see for yourself.
Okay, he's sedated now.
Another great thing about this game, if you haven't noticed already, is that there are only like 12 voice actors in it, much like in Oblivion and other games like that. So you hear the same voices over and over and over again as different characters. And if they all get jumbled in your head, don't worry, it happens to the best of us. What is this? Is this important? Should I look at this? No. No, it's just talking about plasma guns. Okay, let's listen to this guy's audio log, see what it has to say.
This is the audio log of maintenance technician Adam Bernache, dated November 10th, 2145. I fixed the couplings on the heat shields this morning with no problems. I did, however, have another odd experience while I was down there. Shortly after finishing the first coupling adjustment, I distinctly heard whispering. When I went to investigate the sounds, I found nothing. Checked the work logs, and I was the only person scheduled to be in that area today. That experience, coupled with the stories I've heard from some guys over in the Delta Labs, has me pretty freaked out. I'm really beginning to hate going down to the underground maintenance area. The people down there...
Guess where we have to go.
Off, the mumbling, the weird looks. The whole place is just plain creepy. I'm always expecting someone to jump out at me. I've secured my tools and the busted modulator in the storage cabinet next to the maintenance elevator. Technicians should use cabinet code 396 to access them.
Remember that code, guys. We're going to need that, because in this game, to get most of the supplies you need to actually survive, you have to break into these security cabinets. Well, not break in. You just have to find the codes, which are usually on PDAs, and use those to get into the storage closet. So remember, 396, because I'm not going to remember. I'm going to need you guys to shout at me.
Took your sweet time, Marine? Now, here's the situation. Another member of the science team's gone missing. Since you're the ranking FNG, you get to find him.
That means fucking new guy.
Check out the old decommissioned comm facility. We heard he might be heading that way. The only way there is through the service passage under Mars City. I've programmed this sentry to guide you to the maintenance elevator. I hope you follow the sentry better than you followed orders so far.
Damn!
Security checkpoint at the bottom of the elevator. Oh, and when you find him, just bring him back. Do not hurt him. Now move out.
What could possibly go wrong? Is there anything up here? I think there might be something up here. Nothing? Maybe it's when I come back. I think I come back here. I'm pretty sure I come back here. I can't remember if I actually come into the room or not. I also don't remember if the original Doom 3 had automatic checkpoint save zones, but sure, why not? Those are always helpful. Seriously though, guys, if anyone has made like a real-life version of these little cinder bots, that is so adorable. Please, someone find me one. I will pay whatever it takes to have one of these little guys with gun. I need the gun in his snout. It's just, you know, it's something I have to have.
The UAC cares.
And believe me, if you're faint of heart, don't be fooled by the fact that this game is pretty calm right now, because once it gets going, it does not let up for the rest of the game. So if you were squeamish, or if you scare easily, this may not be the playthrough for you. For everybody else, get ready, because basically once I go down this elevator, well, there's a little bit more of a break, but once I get past that, shit starts to get real. Now, what was the code? What is it? 3, 9, 6! Good job, guys! I'm sorry, I had to have a Dora moment. Now, here's the bane of my existence with this new version. These loading zones. These loading zones take forever. I do not remember them ever taking this long in the original version, but I may have just blocked that out, because I have a tendency to play games and only remember the parts that I want to, because I'm as mortal when it comes to nostalgia as the next guy. But, you know, overall, even objectively speaking, this game was great, it's still great, and I'm looking forward to you guys experiencing this with me. Okay, we're here. But if I'm not mistaken, I think we might be at the end of an episode.
Most unexciting place on Mars. I'm gonna need you to grab some armor and secure your pistol before I can pass you through security. Okay, grab your gear.
Alright. Now that I'm armed,
now you're ready
and you
for
can tell
combat.
that stuff is about
Let
to
me
go
do a
down.
radio
Oh goodness,
test.
guys, shut up.
MarsSec radio check. Excellent. Good signal. Looks like you've been assigned the decommissioned comm facility. Just follow the main passage through the underground junction, then straight out. You'll have a quick evac. And what better way to see the Martian surface than to run across it?
Another reason I'm being quiet.
Okay, you're all set.
Is that I don't have any subtitles in this game.
Keep in
Apparently
mind,
there are no
civilians
subtitles.
Are working down here.
Dude!
Don't get excited and shoot any.
Alright, basically he said there are explosive barrels, don't shoot shit. Okay, so, now that I'm all equipped and this guy is done fucking rattling on...
You don't have a lot of time, Marine. You need to move out.
You see what I have to deal with? You see what I have to deal with? I'll see you guys next time.
Like what you see? Well, why not throw out a like? Want to see more? Click that subscribe button to stay up to date. Got something to say? Well, there's a place for that too. Hate everything about us? Of course you do! It's the internet!